Hey YouTube, it's Dragon Ruler 1131 here again, and I just wanted to make a magic trick update. Let's get started. These are just a few tricks I've learned in the past few days, because over Thanksgiving break I had learned about one more trick, an extra trick that just over the weekend, and so son of a gun. Alright. So here I have all the cards. And I can have the spectator shuffle all the cards so that way that they're in a different order every time. We don't have to worry about whether they're in a specific order or not. It's just that they're shuffled. And so since I'm shuffling them here, just giving them a nice little shuffle, something simple, small. Now I'll spread out the cards, and since they're spread out, I'll have the spectator pick a card. Doesn't matter which card, you can pick this one right here. And off the bat, I'll know that that's a king of spades. That's the first one. Then he could pick, say, this one right here. Then off the bat, I'll know that that's a three of hearts. He could pick one over here. And I'll automatically know that's a 10 of diamonds. Pick one over here. It doesn't even matter where he picks it from, just as long as he picks it from somewhere right here. 5 of spade, and so forth. I could keep going this entire deck. We have a 3 right here, 3 of diamond. Here we have a jack of spade. Here we have a 5 of hearts. Go all the way over here. We have a 2 of clovers. Over here we have a 3 of spade, and so forth. As you can see, I knew every single card, no matter what order they're in, how they're in it. I could shuffle this deck 10,000 times, 5,000 times. I will know each and every card correctly every single time. I will be making a tutorial on that. Oh, what the heck, I'll make more videos. I'll make a tutorial right now. So, the way this works is very simple. This is a brand new deck that I just pulled out. I just spent the past hour making the decks how it works. As you can see, I just shuffled it. Once again, spread out the cards, pick one randomly, and there I know that this is a 6 of spade. Right here we have a queen of hearts, and over here we have a king of diamonds. And if I come all the way over here, I also just so happen to have another 10 of spades. If I come all the way over here, then I have a jack of clovers. And if I come over here, say right here, I have a jack of diamond. And if I come over here, maybe right here, I don't even know, and then I know for a fact that I have a 5 of diamonds right here. It's a really nice effect. They can pick any card they want. It doesn't really matter. They can shuffle the deck as much as they want. They can reorganize it, put it in order, put it in a specific order that they want. It does not matter whatsoever. Not a factor at all. So the way this trick works is actually so simple, it's ridiculous. So I spread out the cards. They pick one. Of course, I don't have them flip it over because then that kills the effect. On the cards, if you notice, in the corner of every bicycle card is the exact same thing on both sides. You have that little flower right there, and then you have this little petals. There's 5 of them there, but there's if I'm not mistaken, 9 petals here, 8 or 9 petals. And so what that does and allows us to do is, as you can see, this side isn't marked, but this side is. Now this is a 5 of spade. The way I know this is because let me see if I can find my ace. It's better if I can show you in order. Here's an ace. Let me do that, and that. I'm missing an 8 and a 9. 8. Not 5. No, I don't. 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm missing 9, and then I have 10. Alright, so if I come here and do this, organize them so for a quick sec so I can do this smoothly and easily. You'll notice there's a order in which, I should say, they go in, and it doesn't matter how they're shuffled up. Each one is specifically special and unique in each way, but you just gotta know, basically, in a way of words, the rubric. Now, I have a, here, let me see, I need a heart, 2 of hearts. Hold on, I need the 2 of hearts. I'll make this a better example. There you are. Alright, so now, right here I have the 2 of hearts. So now, if I show you, these are ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. I'm not going to show you the joker because the joker really doesn't need anything special. But I put something myself, but you really don't have to mark anything, which is also another way of knowing that that's a regular card. Now here we have an ace of spade. Now if you look and see that in this corner over here, there's no mark on the big. Okay, this isn't. I don't put it on the left side. I put it on the right side. So here, as you can see, there's no mark there. But if I come down here, there's one little tick on the first flower that would usually be there. You see, if I come here and I show you, there's 5 flowers. I mean, 5 petals. Now, I don't use the 5th petal because it's unnecessary. As you can see, I messed up trying to make these cards. You don't need the 5th petal. You only need the first 4. But you do need all the petals for this one right here. Now here, as you can see, the first petal is marked off. So that tells me off the bat that this, since there's nothing up here, and there's one tick on the first one here, the order it goes is spade, heart, clover, diamond. Up here, it's a little more intricate, but you'll see. So you see there's no marks up here, and there's one mark down here. Well, if the first mark is made, that means that it is a spade. Which in this case, no mark means ace. First tick is missing, that means it's a spade. Second tick's missing, but the first tick's there, that means it's a heart. Third tick's missing, that means it's a clover. But the second and you'll see, I'll show you. So you see in this one, up here, this first tick up here, the first petal is marked. This is a 2 of hearts, so you know. And then over here, as you can see, the second mark is ticked, but the first one's still there. Slightly, but it's still there. That means this is a heart. That's how it works. Now, this is numbers. This is suit. So this, it depends on this for number. This is what depends on suit. Now, if I turn over the card, the exact same things on both sides. Because if for whatever reason your cards get flipped over, upside down, you're not stuck trying to find one corner while they're trying to figure out what's going on here. Especially for the fact that you're going to be guessing a card. I could just look back right here and see that it's still 2 of hearts. So I mark both the top right corner and the bottom left corner. So that way, no matter how I flipping turn it, it'll always end up having a tick on the upper right. Now here's the 3 of diamonds. Now if you can see here, there's the second petal up here is marked. No mark for ace, first mark for 2, third mark for 3, but the first mark's still there. Second mark for 3, and then down here, if I show you, you'll see for diamond, it's the very last one, not the 5th, the 4th one down. And this one also has both sides marked. There's the last tick and there's the second tick. And that's for 3. So while you're making your cards, you could use this video as a rubric, because I'm going to show you every single card, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, in that sense. And also I'm going to be showing you spade, heart, clover, diamond. So that way when you're making your cards and are marking them, you can use this as a rubric in a basic way. Or you could just write it down quickly and maybe make a little drawing or something, so that way you know what to do. Here's 4. 4 up here. The 3rd tick is marked, and down here, since it's a clover, the 3rd tick is also marked. So it's just a happy coincidence. But down here, the 3rd tick means clover. But notice how the 4th one's not marked and the 5th one's not marked. You leave the 5th one alone. The 5th one is not important for this effect. You just ignore the 5th one. You only need the first 4. That's it. And up here, you need all of them. Now that's the 4 of clovers. Alright? If I went too fast on that one, I'm sorry. I'm trying to just get through the video. Pause the video as I go through the cards, because I don't want you to get lost on what the ticks mean. So here I have the 4th mark ticked, and down here I have the first one. If you haven't seen yet or figured out the rubric, this is the 5 of spades. Alright? Now 6. I think you can kind of catch the pattern. It's going all the way around. There's the 5th, and then down here, this is a 6 of diamonds, so the last one's ticked. 7 of diamonds. Here we have the 5th mark ticked, and down here we have the last mark. I mean the 4th mark ticked, since it is a 7 of diamonds. 8th. Now you see, now we have the 2, 4, 6, 7th mark ticked, and down here we have the 3rd mark ticked. That means we have an 8 of clubs. Down here, if I go down to the 9 of clovers, up here we have the 8th mark ticked, and down here we have the 3rd. That's for 9 and clubs. Here is where it gets kind of tricky, because you have 10 Jack, Queen, King. The 10's simple, but the Jack, Queen, King is a little more thought. Alright? You gotta pay a little more attention to the card. You see in the 10 of hearts, this corner up here, the middle's missing. None of the petals around it are missing, just the middle. So if I come down here, you see the 2nd mark is missing, meaning that this is a 10 of hearts, which it is. Now here's where it's not really complicated. It's just a little more thought. So here I'm gonna slow down a little, because I know this can be a little more difficult for certain things. I know I messed up about twice or 3 times. I have all 3 of my decks out here trying to replace whatever I mess up. So here, up here, the middle is missing and the first tick is also missing. So if you can kind of see the pattern, once you start hitting after 10, you keep moving down as the ticks go to see that here the middle's missing, and then the first tick's missing, making it a jack. Down here, it's a jack of spade, so the first tick is missing. I don't know if you can see that too well, but I'm trying to keep it as clear as possible. First tick's missing, and up here, the first and the middle tick are missing. The queen, as I said, if you can notice the pattern, there, the middle tick and the second tick are missing. And down here, it's a diamond, so the last tick is missing. And then the king of hearts, as I said before, as you notice the pattern, the middle is missing, the third is missing, and down here, we have the second tick missing, making it a king of hearts. So, it's actually very simple. It's a very neat process. It took me about, I would say, an hour total, because I got halfway through one deck and I started messing up on everything, and so I just grabbed a new deck, restarted. I'm gonna still use that deck. It's just maybe not for this type of trick, since for the fact that it doesn't have all the ticks on all the cards. This did take me about 45 minutes. It's not much. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, quick and easy, and it's a great effect. I mean, to be able to, if you have really good eyesight and someone picks a card and they're holding it, and you could see that the thing has no ticks on the back and the second tick is missing, you know off the bat it's ace of hearts. So if I just come here, I mean, to be able to do this, grab one random card from anywhere, the middle I guess, and then be able to look at it and say that this is the two of clubs, and then be right every time. I mean, look, it doesn't even matter. Here's the 10 of clubs. I mean, I will get it right practically every time. Here, look, 10 of heart. Yeah, because I'm trying to hurry up and speed through this video. I'm like rushing myself. This is the 2 of hearts. And over here I have the queen of hearts. And here we have the 10 of spade. And over here we have the 7 of diamond. Over here we have an ace of diamonds. Over here we have, I looked at it, but by looking here, 6 of hearts. And if I looked here, I know that's a 7 of hearts. If I came through over here and I showed you this card, then I know that's a 3 of diamonds. I know that this is a jack of diamonds. I mean clovers. Yeah. I know that over here I have, just picking a random card, I know over here I have a 9 of clubs. Over here I'll have an ace of spade. And that messed it up, but an ace of 8 of spade. Over here I have a joker. Now this is a special mark I have. I noticed a pattern, and I didn't want to start with joker with having no marks at all. I figured I wanted to give myself some sort of marks, that way there was some sort of pattern I could follow. And for the joker, all I simply did was I marked the middle and the 4th tick, but nothing over here. So all I have to do is look over here, and when I see there's no mark, that means it's a joker. But just a little extra, I have no tick over here. And in order to mark these cards, I used one of these, and or your preference, I also used one of these. The big one looks like it's not gonna be able to do the job, but if you get a fresh one, the tip actually works. Dab it, don't try to fill in, because your hand slips and there goes the card. So just dab the edge. Don't really try to scribble in. With the pen, you're gonna have to do that. So I recommend using the marker. When I first attempted this, it wasn't hard, but you certainly have to remember the rubric. So if I were you, just study the rubric. Very important. The rubric will help. Trust me. I know. So just practice mark. And stay cool, YouTube. Stay cool.